Hello everyone, this is Think Computer YouTube channel. In this video, I will explain how you can download, install, create an account and join any meeting using the Zoom app in your PC as well as using your smartphone. First, we will be discussing about the PC app and then after that we'll come to the smartphone app. Open the web browser, go to zoom.us, click on the resources. From the drop down menu, select download Zoom client, click on the download button. Download will begin now. Click on save file. Once the download is completed, open the downloads folder, double click on the file. If prompted, click on run. The Zoom app is installing. And the installation is complete. You can find the Zoom app in the desktop or you can go to the start menu. From there you can open the Zoom app. Now let's see how we can create an account in the Zoom. Know that in order to use the app and join a meeting, you don't require to create an account. But if you don't create any account and you directly join the meeting, in that case, your device name is displayed on the screen of the teacher instead of your name. So every time you have to rename your device whenever you are joining a meeting, and it is difficult for you as well as for the teacher to identify the student. So I suggest you first create an account in the Zoom and after signing in, then you can join the meeting. In order to create account, open the Zoom website, click on the sign in option, then below sign in, click on the sign up free option. You need to verify by entering your date of birth. If you are below 18, you can enter your parents' date of birth. Click on continue. You need to provide an email address. You can give your parents' email address, and if you have your own email address, you can use it. Then click on the sign up option. It will send you an email to your mailbox to verify the Zoom account. Click on that mail. Click on activate account option. This page will open. You have to select no when it will ask, are you signing up on behalf of a school? No. Then enter your first name, last name, password. Skip this step and your account is created. To join a meeting, open the Zoom app. Then if you have already created the account, then click on sign in. Otherwise, you can directly join the meeting by clicking on the join a meeting option. You need to enter the meeting ID. The meeting ID will be provided by your teacher. Each teacher may have a different meeting ID and you are not supposed to share the meeting ID with anyone. Every meeting ID has a password. So you will be given a password too by your teacher. Enter the meeting ID, enter your name. Now if you have already signed in, then it will not ask you to enter in name. You can directly join the meeting. In that case, the following screen will come and from here you can join the meeting. When you join any meeting, the host gets a notification and you are in the waiting room. The host will allow you to come to the meeting. After you are connected, this screen will come up. You can join with computer audio or you can skip it. And there are many options on the screen. This one is the audio option. You can turn on the audio or turn off anytime. Beside that, we have the start video and stop video option. I suggest you keep your video off and audio muted always. How you will communicate with your teacher? You can go to the participant. You can unmute yourself anytime. You can raise your hand. This sign will be coming up on the screen of the host. Then once your answer is given, then you can lower your hand. You can record your meeting. But in order to record the meeting, you need the permission of the host. We have the chat option. We have the screen share option. Normally the host will disable the screen share option. Now in the chat option, you can directly chat with the teacher, the host, or you can chat with everyone. So you can send a message. Now normally how this happens, normally the teachers keep everyone muted, okay? And when you join the meeting, all of the students are going to the waiting room directly. Waiting room is a virtual place. Everyone waits in the waiting room till the teacher admits them to the meeting. Once you are connected to the meeting, now there are many features which are disabled by the teacher's side. Like we have annotation feature, we have whiteboard feature, we have screen share feature, we have chat feature and record also. So your teacher may disable some of them or all of them. Basically you are going to see and listen to what the teacher is explaining. And anytime during the meeting, if you want to ask any question, then you can use the chat option, and using the chat option you can send the question or ask anything. Otherwise you can raise your hand like I showed you just now. Now if suppose the teacher is sharing something, this kind of screen will come, and whatever the teacher is writing you can see. For example, I am writing from the host side, I am writing welcome to Think Computer. You can see it. This is whiteboard sharing. Similarly, the teacher can also share any app screen or anything like that. You can view the info of the meeting from here. Anytime during the meeting, you can leave the meeting by clicking on this option. Now let's see how we can use the Zoom app in smartphone. I am giving the example of Android smartphone, but the same can be done in iPhones. Open the App Store. From there you need to download the Zoom app. Click on install. After the app is downloaded, open the app. This screen will come up. Date of birth. If you are below 18, I suggest you enter the date of birth of your parent. Click on set. You need to enter the email address, your first name and last name. It is very important that when you are creating the account, you enter your first name and your last name. Do not enter the first name and last name of your parent. Even if you are using the email address of your parent, still I suggest you use your first name and last name, because any name that you will enter, that will be displayed on the screen of the teacher when you are joining the meeting. If you will enter your parent's name, then your parent's name will be displayed, and it is very difficult for the teacher to identify the student. After entering your email address, first name and last name, click on the I agree to the terms of service. Click on next. It will send you an email to your mailbox. Open that email. It will ask you to activate your Zoom account. Click on the activate option. Now it will ask you, are you signing up on behalf of a school? You have to select no and then click on continue. You need to enter your password 2 times. There are 4 conditions given. You need to follow all 4 conditions. Please read it before using any password. After that, click on continue. skip this step and your account is created. You can close this screen now. Now we will see how we can join any meeting using the Zoom app. Open the Zoom app, click on join a meeting option. If you have already created an account, then you sign in first. After that you click on join a meeting option. You need to enter the meeting ID that will be provided by your teacher. Also a password will be provided. You are not supposed to share the ID or password with anyone. After entering the ID, you need to enter the password, then click on OK. Join without video. It is suggested that you keep your video off and audio muted always. Once you join the meeting, the host will admit you to the meeting. At the lower side of the screen you have the join audio option. From there you can mute or unmute yourself anytime. It is suggested that you keep yourself muted. Beside of that we have the option of start video and stop video that can be used to disable or enable your video. Now at the bottom right corner you have this option mode. Click on that option, you get the option of raise hand. Now, what is raise hand? When you are raising the hand, the host can see that you are raising hand. Basically it is just like how we raise hand in the class. When you raise hand, your teacher gets to know that you want to ask anything. Similarly, the host means the teacher can see that the student is raising hand and then can ask you that what doubt you have, you may tell. Once your doubt is clear, then you are supposed to lower your hand. Okay, last time where you got the option of raise hand, same place you will get the option of lower hand. We also have the option of chatting. You can chat with everyone or you can chat with the teacher. You can ask your questions. Okay, all the participant list is displayed here. You can rename your device anytime. Now you can share your screen, but by default the host will disable it. So this message will come up on the screen that you cannot start screen share while the other participant is sharing. You can also send a photo document. Whenever you want to leave your meeting, click on this option and you can leave your meeting. There are some settings you can change, like in the meeting, always mute my microphone, always turn off my video. Now if you need to delete your Zoom account for any reason, so here is how you can do it. First you need to sign in, enter your email address, then enter your password. At the left side you have different options. From there you need to go to the account management option. There you need to click on the account profile, click on terminate my account, yes, and your account is deleted. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates.